With thousands of movies and TV shows available from streaming services like Netflix and Hulu and all the other ones that are out there these days, it's hard to know what's really going to be the best for you. So we have our Nerds on Call resident nerd, Ryan Eldridge, who is the founder of Nerds on Call. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so there's a lot out there. How do you decide?
It can be kind of overwhelming because there's so much stuff. You hear about a new service every day,
Right.
and we know Netflix exists. We know that, but what about the other stuff? So the cool part is, first, if you want to get started with streaming, the first thing you want to do is decide what kind of content are you interested in.
Okay.
We're kind of familiar with the on-demand from our cable companies, but Netflix, what they offer is older TV shows and older movies, or movies that have been in the theaters for only for a short period of time. So they have kind of like a little more artsy collections.
Okay.
They have the largest collection on the internet for streaming services, and it's about $8 a month. Now, one thing we may not know is Amazon also offers a streaming service. So if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get Amazon and stream movies just like Netflix. Not as many, but most of what you're going to watch on Netflix, Amazon has anyway.
Okay,
plus
so
TV shows.
That would mean, and with Netflix and Amazon, you have to have a TV that can connect to the internet and all of that, or you can have a computer in front of you.
Yeah, for connecting, you're going to need at least a broadband connection, so DSL or cable or a 4G network, and then you're going to need some sort of way to do it. And so if you've got a computer, it's easy. You just go to the website. But if you've got a television, if it's a smart-enabled television, like a Samsung or a Vizio or something like that, you can usually add the services you want. But some of the services aren't even on some smart televisions. Like the new Samsungs aren't even coming with Netflix anymore.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
What is that? Why is that?
I don't know. Probably some sort of licensing thing. So you can get a set-top box. Like if you have an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, or a PlayStation, you can stream. Or you can get a set-top box like an Apple TV or a Roku 2. Those are about $100. A Roku 2. It's ROKU, the number 2. For about $99. The Roku 2 is amazing. You can add all of your apps on there, so you can watch Netflix and Hulu. You can also get MLB TV and the NFL. You can also watch Dateline and other national news shows. The one thing you don't get with streaming, though, is local sports, and you also don't get local news. So we always suggest that you keep at least some sort of cable connection. In our house, we have a service that just gives us the local station, so we don't miss any of our news.
Well, that's appreciated because you know that you are on news right now and you need that kind of a system to make sure people see you.
Yeah.
So, okay, so how do you know for sure if you're eligible for certain items and what should you do if you are kind of in the mix still?
Well, it just depends on what you're willing to pay for. So these are great because you can get them a la carte. So you can buy, let's say, for example, I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones, and I like to watch all of the HBO content. And it used to be you had to have an HBO subscription only. That's the only way to get to this online content.
Right.
But now they have HBO Now, which allows you to pay $10 a month, and you can get all of the HBO content without having to worry about it.
So it sounds like all of these streaming services are pretty comparable when it comes to the pricing. They all want about $10 a month, $100 a year.
Yeah, about $10 a month. And if you think about your cable bill, most people are spending about $70 or $80 a month for their cable bill. And you buy 4 or 5 of these streaming services on top of your cable bill, it can get kind of expensive.
Right.
So it's best to just pick and choose the ones you're going to want to watch the most and not worry about the rest.
Okay. I still like the good old-fashioned go to a Redbox, get the movie. I mean, I love going to the video store.
Yeah.
That's no longer an option.
Yeah, we used to love going to the video store and just perusing the aisles and seeing what's there. And now when we sit in front of our Netflix, we're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. We never choose anything.
Right, because there's too much.
Yeah.
How do you choose?
Yeah.
All right, Ryan Eldridge, one more comment? You look like you're going to say something.
Well, we were going to talk about the app of the week. I don't know if we have time for that.
Go ahead.
So the app of the week this week is called Carrot. It's a to-do list with personality.
Oh.
And Carrot is really cool because what it does is it kind of berates you if you don't do your jobs.
Okay.
And she changes mood. It's like a little computer that changes mood. So if you could say you have a big to-do list and you start completing things, she'll start off in a very dark mood and calling you a meat bag and all kinds of mean things. And as you complete things, she'll be like, "Oh, you're doing such a good job. You're doing great, and you're going to complete other people's to-do lists." She'll even give you a little kitten. And then if you don't do your tasks on time,
a cyber kitty.
If you don't do your tasks on time, she'll stop feeding your cyber kitten, and she'll start saying bad things about your poor kitty.
What is this app?
It's kind of a cool app. It's $2.99. You can get it at the App Store, Google Play Store, or you can go to Carrot. I think it's called Carrot.com. ryanmcgee.com and get it. It's just a fun to-do list. It makes doing your to-do list a little more fun.
Okay. Dan Elliott, I'm sure you have something to say about that.
Well,
the last time we talked.
$2.99 so I can get abused by an app on my phone. That's money
But if you
well
keep
spent.
it on track and you do your chores, you won't get abused.
Yeah.
Ryan,
nice
thank
try,
you.
Ryan.
You're welcome.
Nice try. I'll eat my carrots rather than put them. Isn't that
There
what
we
you
go.
called it? Carrot?
It's called carrot.
Carrot.
Yes.
Yeah,
You get a
yeah.
cyber kitty.
Nice try. When